The parallels are uncanny. In the aftermath of the Lehman collapse in 2008, the credit crisis, along with fears of a global downturn, sent crude prices plummeting more than 60% in 3 months. Today, it's a similar picture. Between June and September, oil spiraled 20% lower. Signs of slowing consumer spending in the US, the credit crisis surrounding Greece and much of the Eurozone are all weighing on commodities.
If we see a real credit crunch, a financial crisis with massive sell-offs of assets, of equities, but also commodities, that will certainly have an impact on oil prices.
Much of Middle Eastern oil is shipped east to two of the world's largest oil consumers, China and India. Now signs of slower growth in those markets are raising concerns amongst the region's producers.
We need to keep a close eye on demand. I'm not predicting a major demand slump. I'm simply warning that we have to remain alert, ready to respond to changing situations, in particular to growing concerns over the economy and its inevitable impact on oil prices.
In the midst of the Arab Spring, Middle East governments are also being forced to increase spending to satisfy the welfare needs of their people. That means the region's main oil producers need higher crude prices to earn more revenue and cope with that extra spending. As the political situation in the Middle East remains volatile, the amount of oil that can be pumped into the markets may be limited if there's a shortage.
There isn't that much spare capacity outside of Saudi Arabia. You know, you've had declines in other parts of the world, from the US, from the North Sea, and the only place where you have some excess capacity is the Middle East. And the Middle East at the moment, you're having game changers every day.
NYMEX crude prices today are in the $80 range. They're still far from the 2008 prices, where oil fell to less than $40 a barrel. But with the cloud of the Eurozone debt, hints of another global recession, and the uncertainty in the Middle East, the region's oil producers will be looking towards a more sustainable strategy. Leonie Lakhani for Marketplace Middle East, Abu Dhabi.